Hello everybody and welcome back to Doom the Dark Ages. We are in the Revelations DLC, and we just got the spear. The last time, so by the way, the spear control bug is a widespread bug, and everybody's been experiencing it. So that's the whole thing with that. I'm sure by this point they're aware of the problem. So yeah. We're going to continue forward, though. We don't have to deal with that issue at this point. I gotta get used to this thing. Oh yeah, I forget I have a dash as well. We have something there. We gotta make sure that we trace all these paths.
This crypt is your pain given shape. It holds many secrets.
Oh yeah?
Find the keys to unlock your suffering.
Okay. Well, this needs a saw, so the shield. Took a lot of like frozen. Like people down here. That's third life sigil. That door over there. Weapon skin for the super shotgun? Slayer. Ah, okay. So it's kind of like the Slayer's armor. That's cool. We have this door. I'm assuming we'll open from the other side, going through here. More around through here. Oh, we can actually swim down here as well. Astral boss key required. Okay. Okay, there's that. jump up over here. We're at the arena there. Maker Log 1. My ministry. The Slayer has fallen just as the devils foretold. I reveal to you now the design that brought the Outlander into the halls of the Six, where even he could be made vulnerable. When Ahzrak wounded the Slayer, it revealed what none before believed possible, a fracture buried deep within the heretic's soul. The spear that pierced him had been forged for the Dark Realm alone, fashioned to draw forth memory and hidden pain. The scars of his mortal life endure within him still, buried beneath rage and divinity alike. Hell's counsel required only that he be brought before the all-seeing eyes gathered within the chamber. There, the truths revealed by the spear could be turned inward against him. Within those halls, even the Slayer could be rendered mortal. The ministry has questioned my accord with the Dark Realm. Now you understand why it could not be refused. Each cycle, my condition worsens, and still they withhold what was promised while the Slayer continues his war against them. He tears through their dominion without understanding what depends upon its survival. As promised, the demons revealed to me the location of the Oracle, the key to the Chamber of the Six. But Merrick lacked the conviction to defy the Slayer. He was to follow the Outlander into the chamber and emerge alone from the slaughter as a loyal protector, reborn for the age to come. The tether weakens. Merrick resists us. Its influence must be strengthened. Most exalted Khan, the ministry has received your words and record them as law. Subject Merrick will not survive a greater burden. His cognitive resilience is insufficient for further augmentation. A paternal unit, Commander Valen, retains significant influence among the warrior's caste. The concealment of the tether's true nature remains intact, but should Subject Merrick expire, the probability of open reprisal from the Sentinels exceeds recommended thresholds. The High Houses and Guildsmen of Arch and Danur have continued to integrate our improvements to their armaments and engines of war, but subversive communication among the lower districts accelerates beyond our projections. King Novik has also undermined our edicts by urging restraint regarding use of the Essence. Our data estimates that within 3 cycles, the probability of Sentinel insurrection will surpass containment capacity. The Essence influence is no longer confined to the battlefield. We await your directive, Most Exalted Khan. So basically, one of the things that you're seeing, right, is that, so this is actually some, like, Doom Eternal level lore. So, like, the makers, right, they're obviously, like, if you've played Doom Eternal, you know that, like, the makers are easily the most powerful entities of all of this, right? And they are obviously against the forces of Hell, and the Sentinels are in a war with Hell, and they're also kind of in a war with the makers, but secretly, right? Like, the makers are doing things to them. They're, you know, like, they're keeping them under their control as essentially like a proxy army to kill Hell's domain, right? But the issue here in the middle, right, is not even the Sentinels. The issue is the Slayer himself, because he is a opposition for both the makers and for the forces of Hell. He's able to kill both of them, right? I mean, if you've played Eternal, you know this, because this takes place before 2016 and Eternal, right? So the question is, here's my question then: are we going to? We saw a little bit of a flashback. Are we going to see how the Slayer becomes the Slayer? Like, that's like the question that I have, because he was mortal once, right? And so they know that they're talking about the spear, but they know that the Slayer he's virtually unstoppable. There's very little things that can stop him, and the things that they find, they want to try to, like, you know, chip away at that armor to get through to try to actually kill him, because they know that he's like the thing that can stop all of them. They, of course, want to use him, not the Sentinels, but the Makers want to use him like they did in the beginning of the game, in Dark Ages, to kill the forces of hell, right? They use him they wield him like a weapon to keep him under control, but they know they can't do that, and he's now slaughtered a Maker already, right? So they have to figure out a way to stop him, and as well as control their proxy army to their bidding. My ministry, your concerns are neither novel nor unforeseen. The risks of Merrick and the unrest among the Sentinels have been measured and accounted for within the greater design. I'm not blind to the consequences of our actions. The preservation of our order demands resolve, not hesitation. Proceed with improvements to the tether. The harvest will continue until a cure is found. So yeah, they know that the Sentinels are going to rebel against them, because they know that the Sentinels are figuring them out, right? They know that it's only a matter of time until the Sentinels rebel against them, because they are going to realize, oh hey, they're not actually helping us, they're trying to control us. Maybe we should do something about that. Alright, what the fuck is this? Something I can't use. Alright. Cool. Alright, oh, there's, something back there. Ah, here we go. Oh, I can't use this yet. Okay. We have that there as well. Another Trial of Absolution. A message from the Architect. For the one who finds this path, these trials of purgatory are crafted to expose one's hidden pain, twisting the subconscious against the self to break those confined. The Oracle designed as the conduit of this torment. Wait, so is the Oracle the disc then? Designed as the conduit of this torment, when guided by my hand alone, shall bring instead absolution. What was meant to break now purifies. To conquer is to endure. To traverse the manifestations within, where virtue itself is tested, revealing the truth of one's inner being. The Ascension Stones mark progress, symbols of the virtue forged in the fires of self-reckoning. If you prevail, the gate will open. Okay, so essentially, there's clearly going to be like 3 trials, right? That we're going to have to do to get these Ascension Stones to put into the Oracle, and then that completes the key. Aha. This is like really more complex than it kind of made out to be at first. I'm confused by what this is. So we have a bunch of like stuff for the shield here. We have a gate. Because I'm unsure what that does. And there's a gate here. Okay. Well, I'll leave this for now. Can't get through there. And we have to break all these as well, which we're currently unable to do. Master key. Oh, okay. So this, yeah, we need the master key for this. For these doors. Okay. Problem is I gotta use the dash I have to, like, learn how to use... See, like, this is the thing. I gotta learn how to use the dash, right? Like, it's really about using the dash as well as using the spear to kind of counter, because it's so much different than, like, what we were using before. Alright, so we have this here, which, like, leads us... And then this was brought down so that we could get up. I just kind of want to, like, clear all this first and kind of see what I'm dealing with here. So this leads back to here, which is fine. I want to make sure I don't, like, miss anything along the way. Because we have a lot of collectibles as well as, like, secrets and shit as well. Okay, so this leads down into here. Let's see where this goes. There's really, like, there's a lot to this. Okay, so that just automatically is taking me back, which is very strange. And we clearly can't go any deeper there. Can't keep going this way. Alright, so we clearly can't really do anything underwater currently. This whole area is very much, like, blocked off from being able to do anything.
Only a cleansed soul may leave. 3 stones, each of which exact a price. Find them, overcome their trials of absolution, and harness the power needed to walk between realms.
Okay. So then the first one is going to be this one over here.
What you need, you'll find inside.
Sorry, gotta ban some fucking loser. Tired of fucking art spammers and Discord spam. It's all bot bullshit. So I really wish I could just switch my weapon stuff, especially for my shotgun.
Of the righteous, to prove yourself worthy of the first stone.
Alright, okay, so this is up above. Trial of the Righteous. To survive this first trial, you must shatter the frozen shell to claim the righteous heart within. Lay bare your soul to the elements and remain steadfast against despair within oneself. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the dash to you know, to get away from a lot of those shots because I don't have the shield. Well, if I don't have the shield, I mean, am I able to then just like come back? I'm guessing I'm gonna be able to come back through here for these things. So, I mean, I guess that's what it's gonna be. So, God, I feel like I'm gonna miss a bunch of stuff here. You have to swing early with the spear. The shield is like instantaneous, but the spear is not. Kind of difficult to use this. It's, you know, I mentioned Doom Eternal. This is very, like, the spear is very Doom Eternal-esque. So, since I only have the spear, I don't have, like, any of, like, my cool perks. Shield was like so much easier to use. It's like this is like a complete and utter upheaval of every mechanic from the Dark Ages in its free form. Oh great, here we go. Yeah, see, it's just like because this like it has a delay. guys. How fun. Well, they brought these fuckers back. My map here. Oh, shit. Run out of ammo so much quicker because I don't have all fucking upgrades anymore. So I run out of ammo so much faster. Running into these. Oh my god, dude. How many fucking bots are gonna spam my goddamn chat today? I'm sick of it, man. Jesus fucking Christ. I pause every 5 seconds just to get rid of them. Alright, so that's all taken care of. We have this down here. Which again, I need the shield for. It seems like this is like a lot of... It's gonna be a lot of, returning to the same area over and over again. Like, you gotta get everything back, and then, like, come back here to get all the collectibles, which I kinda dislike, honestly. This is cool, though. Yeah, so, yeah, the Archvile. Yep, see, I'm fucking low on ammo again. I gotta fucking constantly punch these people again. Oh, that's interesting. blocking with this spear is so much more difficult. There we go, there's the secret. Because those count as secrets, those stupid little things, which is exactly... See, because like now this area has a different set of secrets and resources and collectibles and stuff. It's all very like chaotic in terms of like trying to collect things, and as somebody who wants to collect everything, this is like fucking not fun. It's not fun to collect stuff. Because it's all over the fucking place. Woohoo! Area relics. Find all the pieces of a relic to earn platinum. Platinum is used to upgrade the chain spear. Pieces of the same relic are always located in the same immediate area. Okay, now I'm over here. Idle. Right. Got that. Can't go out that door, can't go out that door. Here. Oh, okay. There's a platinum chest there as well. Suit upgrades. Okay. So we can get throw, slam, or stab. I kinda wanna do the slam. Where the fuck are we now? Oh. Dash for a hell surge to trigger a perfect dodge. Okay. Right. Choose perfect dodge. Airborne from the hook. Press L1 circle. Spears empowered to perform a slam. Yeah, see, I'm never going to remember to do any of these. I'm never going to remember how to do any of these, if I'm being honest with you. Because I have to hold L1 and hit circle. I'm never gonna remember any of this. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Now this needs a fucking blue skull. Hell's Core. Translation from the Liber Malefics. Beneath all dominions, where even fire yields, lies the core, a wasteland of stillness and frozen ruin where silence endures and all motion is buried beneath its weight. Here the essence gathers from the endless suffering of the damned, it pools in abundance. The crust lies cold and unmoving, a false stillness cast over what stirs beneath. Below, the flesh of hell endures, writhing and unspent, sorrow given form. This is the well from which all power is drawn. Let the makers partake, let them raise their towers and drink deep of what they cannot create. Let their acolytes be filled with it and call it divine. They do not understand its nature. The one they name Khan is no sovereign here. She is a vessel, nothing more. Through her, our will is carried beyond these depths. We permit this. All things that draw from hell belong to it, and in time all things return. Okay, so... again, there's like a chest here. But I'm wondering if this is going to take me up or down. Okay, so we've gotten that chest. See, there's also these like small little platforms out here, and that's where like that's where all of my nervousness comes in, because it's very easy, by the way. It's very easy, by the way, to miss stuff in this, which is why it like makes me wonder, am I going to be able to like get back over to these? Because see what I mean? There's like these little islands. Because the problem is that, like with the Dark Ages, if you see, there's like a platform there. If you go past the point of no return, in some places, right, like you'll lose out on all the collectibles that are there. I wonder if there's any guides for the collectibles yet. I'm sure there's probably not. I mean, there's like, I guess there's interactive maps type shit, but... Okay, well... Because, I mean, like, there's this here. Because, I mean, there was stuff up here as well that I couldn't get into yet, because I didn't have the shield. It makes me think that maybe you'll be able to just come back to all these areas. Like... Maybe you'll be able to come back to these areas over and over. Okay, well, I'm kind of trapped up here. Mind? I don't have any power. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't really like this weapon. I don't really like these mechanics. Like, if I'm being honest, I really don't like these mechanics. Like, the problem is really that I don't like the traversal. Like, using it as a tool to, like, get up here get up to locations like this is fine, but to swing around in combat... and to use all these different new mechanics, I don't really like. To be honest, I kind of was just hoping for more of the same. Of like what the original game provided. I didn't want to have to like completely redo. I didn't really want to completely have mechanics redone, right? Like my preference. You see, there's all these doors with the shield saw. I just kind of want my saw back. You know what I mean? Honestly. Especially since I have to, like, you know, check the map every 15 seconds to make sure I'm not missing something. Because, like, this is kind of useless to me. It swings me in the walls and shit. it's not really useful for a lot of these areas. It's really only useful for like open areas. That in there. Is somewhat useful. The problem is that spear interrupts the flow of combat a lot. Of course, I have low ammo. I gotta punch this guy. Okay, so that's how you upgrade the... Well, the ammo is going to be the first thing I upgrade. Because... I can't break through that. God, there's just so much that you can't do. Leader essence, yeah, after that. Okay. Well, ammo is definitely going to be the thing that I go for first, because for shotguns, plasma weapons, and Reaver chain shot. Okay, so I'm guessing. This goes here. Alright. that too late. Man, fuck you. You used to just be able to shield bash those guys. So then how the fuck do I get into here? Oh, I think I know. Well, I have to like turn this. I need to. Well, I don't understand how. Because I have to get this all the way down here, so. Fucking confusing. Because there's this too, but I can't, again, I can't, like, turn it. All that. Actually, you know what? Let me go back here and upgrade again. Okay, so we have blood tax, executions now, grant empowerment charge. Okay, that is definitely useful. Deflection. Dash charges recover faster. I'm gonna do this. Additional empowerment charge. I might want to get these, the base stuff. At least a couple of them. Oh yeah. See, I can't get back here either. Maybe I can, actually. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So now... with that... But we can't do anything here. We don't have the saw to be able to get up here. See, and this door doesn't stay open forever either. Ah, okay, well this takes us over here. Right. East relic is complete. Alright, cool. That's done. So now we can upgrade a lot more. Oh, that's cool. Holding L1 allows you to just circle around a motherfucker. Alright. So let me do that. I'm gonna do the base stuff. I'm gonna get all 4 of these. Additional empowerment charge, the deflection, and the executions grant empowerment charge. I think I want to do that first, all these first, just to kind of get that out the way. This actually seems like it won't be... This would be actually a little bit more useful than it currently is. Inflicted with burn. Attaching it to an executable demon will massively accelerate your reel and speed. Oh, okay. Benefits from the base upgrade blood tax. Okay. Okay, so this will grant us the ability to build up empowerment with the slash, which we don't have currently. Slash will now glory strike and execute dazed demons. Benefits from blood tax. Grants a speed boost. Okay. Alright, so I think... I mean, I don't know. It's going to be really, like... about coming back through this all over again. But see, there's even this in here, which... Blighted Hell Knight. After a slam attack, the Blighted Hell Knight will build up and release a massive explosion. Falter, stun, or kill it to interrupt the blast. If you can't prevent the explosion, evade it with a well-timed dash. Find cover or block dash is so much more useful to me than... Alright, I like the blighted enemy. Where the fuck are we going? Let's go over that way. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna lead up to there, which is gonna seemingly lead back. Okay. Alright, just completely jump over it. Okay, so then this leads back up to here. Okay, so we need the shield to get into here. Oh! Well, there's my fucking crossbow. Hello. My BFC. My big fucking crossbow. dark bits. Okay, so... I mean, there still is stuff here, but... it's really going to be about coming back through here at some point and just, like, clearing out the entire area all over again. Got another hell battery. Ones of these assholes now as well. Cool, they leave an acid trail. Doesn't break the shield. Move self. Oh, okay, so we're up here now. Turn those off. Okay, well, all of my deaths again. There was a blighted knight there. I have like 4 secrets. Dead frozen titans. See, like, we have to just come back to all of this later. There's no way that we don't come back to every single one of these areas later. Maker log 2. To my Seraph Council, the condition advances. The father remains absent. Let me check my time real quick. The Luminarium no longer answers, and those who should have long ago yielded themselves to singularity now endure beyond their rightful cycle, diminished within each passing age. This truth must remain contained. For eras we believe the continuity of Urdok eternal. Now the system that sustained us fractures silently beneath our feet, and still the worlds beyond look for me. Goddamn, I can't fucking read shit. Now the system that sustained us fractures silently beneath our feet, and still the worlds beyond look to me for purpose. They cannot be allowed to witness our decline. Luminarium no longer answers. Yet there remain. I'm just piecing things together. Yet there remains hope. The substance drawn from the lower realm continues to exhibit qualities unlike any force we have encountered before. It is volatile, born from suffering itself, yet where our forms decay, it endures. Even now the essence slows the transfiguration that should have already claimed many among our order. The Sentinels need not know the full truth. Their faith sustains the order of worlds far greater than their own. The faith has always required guidance. Without us, countless civilizations will lose the gods they depend upon, and panic will spread where peace once flourished. We will spare them that future. Continue the harvest beneath Argent Anur. Refine the essence. Strengthen the integrations within the Sentinel armaments and engines. If a cure exists, it will be found there. The balance must be preserved. Khan Maker. Yeah, see, so they had them continuing they had the Sentinels continue to gather the essence for them. Because they know they're baiting their time with Urdok and the Sentinels. Okay, so there's this. I'm trying to see if there's like a way around this. Something over here. dash is great. The dash is probably like the best thing. Like it is flawless, but the rest of it is, I have to say I'm not liking it. Okay, so that's how we open this over here. Okay. So again, that's another door for another day. Same thing with that, clearly. Yeah, cause see, this is a point of no return type shit. So 250 of 55. See, that's like, again, that's point of no return. Did I seriously? No. Okay. I thought for a second I missed a piece there. But it's just that the check marks are off center. It's like, did I actually miss a piece? Because there's still 5 platinum missing and 1 like relic, which I'm guessing that'll be a leader. There's still 2 secrets as well, which obviously there's stuff in here that I couldn't get because I don't have the shield saw to turn that. You have to come back to this area. There has to be, like, I'm just like wondering how, and I know it's like, oh, we'll just wait and see, but the problem is that it's like, well, I wait and I see, but then I miss out on something. That's like the issue. There's also a throw, so L1, throw the sphere at an enemy. Let's grab that as well, actually. Let's give that a try. Alright, so it's gonna give me the tutorial on it. Okay. Hold L1 and press R2. Headshots will deal significant bonus damage. Okay. So if you miss your spear, then you've wasted your empowerment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like the mechanics of the spear. If it was a right-handed weapon instead of replacing the shield as the left-handed weapon, I probably would I'd like it a lot more. But given the circumstances, I don't. I think it's just because it completely upends the mechanics that Doom the Dark Ages created, and is like turning it into Doom Eternal. Like, I feel like there's, if we're being honest, I know this is gonna, okay, so I'm gonna piss off the community with this. I feel like the people, there are so many people who glaze Doom Eternal as being like the best game of these 3, and they're completely wrong. It's not. Like, Doom Eternal, I think, is probably the worst of the 3. It is like the most fast-paced of them all, but it is there's a lot to it that's not as fun in terms of like traversal and shit. And I feel like there have been so many people since the Dark Ages has come out that has whined and bitched and complained about there not being like vertical traversal in this game. And I feel like it's almost as if this expansion was made to appease these crybaby losers who have whined about that for the last year. That's almost what it feels like. I'm not saying that like that's what they did, but that's what it seems like to me, because there's so many people who glaze that game as being like the best in the series, and it's really not the best in the series. And I don't think that's really a hot take at this fucking point. I'm sure there's a lot of people who actually agree with me on that. Never get in my pity. I might have found an enemy that I hate worse than the witch. Low health because there's these, like, the problem is that the shield allows you to like hit these blocks, right, and like shift, whereas the spear completely interrupts the flow of combat in its entirety. Like it's such a, I'm sorry, it really is like a bad mechanic in terms of traversal. It really sucks. I'm not gonna shake a stick at it. It sucks. slam is not even really that good. Yeah, the Archvile being back. Bro, I hate that guy. He's worse than the Witch, actually. I hated the Witch. So, in terms of the monsters I hate the most, the Archvile is number one. He's the worst. And then you have the second worst, which was the first, which was like the worst of them in the original game. Where is it? Well, he's third. The Cacodemon Hybrid is the third worst enemy, just because they're annoying. The Acolyte, the Witch, the Acolyte was the worst enemy in the original game, just because it was such an annoyance to deal with. Yep, low ammo again. What do I expect? Moto? All of these fucking towers for the spear are so shit. Yeah, the spear it's just not, it's not it, man.
By denying them hell's power, you condemn your people to ruin.
There's something to replace the shield saw, it's just not it. I'm sorry, it's not. And as somebody who praised, you know, like, the Dark Ages a lot, falling down again. Do another fucking hole. Now where the fuck am I? Face your pain.
A righteous heart. The first trial of a soul.
See, I'm missing 4 secrets, 2 collectibles, and 5 platinum.
Clear to proceed for Singleton mission. URF is on standby.
2046. ID KFA. Oh, ID KFA. That was the cheat for Original Doom. Oh, what the fuck?
Multiple heat sinks confirmed.
Okay. What the fuck is this? The hell?
I'm at the site.
Doom Marine.
Perimeter locked. Expect resistance.
Not Slayer, Doom Marine.
Return this stone. Your path awaits.
Alright, so we have the first piece of the master key now. Okay. Okay, so apparently we missed out on all this stuff. But how? Okay, but can I need to see something. Slayer Confessional. So, request for summary court-martial, February 2nd, 2044. Reporting officer Lieutenant Joshua Weems accused Corporal Flynn Taggart. Dude, is that his name? Summary of charges, failure to report, discipline suggestion, flogging, public? What the fuck? Incident report, Fox Company was instructed to attend a mission briefing at 1300 hours in preparation for a time-sensitive operation involving the destruction of an insurgent SAM site. Corporal Taggart was not present at the appointed time. When Corporal Taggart did arrive at the briefing more than an hour late, I observed that his battle dress was tattered and muddy. When I summoned Corporal Taggart to the podium to answer for his tardiness, he informed me that the mission I was briefing the men to undertake was done, and then exited the operations room without leave. While the men did laugh, I take these insubordinate displays extremely seriously. I would hate to inform my father that my military career is being impeded by a defiant grunt. Judgment. Lieutenant Weems, I am reluctantly approving your request for a summary court-martial, but please understand I do so with the expectation you make a concerted effort to improve your working relationship with Corporal Taggart moving forward. He's a good soldier with an outstanding service record. Colonel J. Mercer. Interesting. Is that him?
Keep searching. The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
We should have picked up something on our sweep. It's like he doesn't exist. I'll try again, sir.
Quietly. We are being watched.
Yes, my lord.
I think he knows that we were watching.
Through the eyes of a fresh soul, their final truth is revealed.
Okay. Merrick Letters 2. From Merrick to Valen. Father, the Deegs question me, but the path is clear. I take measure of our legions in the Slayer's absence and have seen what we are. The ranks whisper. We have come to depend on a single warrior, not one born of our people, to carry a war that was never his to bear. Since his arrival, the horde has only grown. Victory does not follow him, only more blood. You saw something in him. I do not question your judgment, but I question the path. I have sworn an oath to protect our people. If this war cannot be won as it is fought now, then it must be fought differently. You once told me that strength without wisdom is ruin. I have not forgotten. I am weary, but I will not abandon our people. Well, he's also being controlled by the Makers, so... Journal of the Architect 2. Excerpt from the Journal of the Architect. None come willingly before the order of the six. 6 grotesque monarchs seated upon thrones of my making, speaking of my work as though it were a tool to be spent. They would have me build a prison whose walls are thought and memory, a vault for those who will not break, gods, primevals, beings whose flesh resists the pull of this realm. They wish to hollow them from within, to let their own thoughts betray them. To make the spirit weep until the body follows. It is a crude challenge, but my solution must be elegant. I see it now, a space drawn from pain, a reality shaped by memory, a torment that feeds itself, perfect and eternal. They think to command me, they do not understand what they have asked for. I know they will not let me leave this place when it is done. They will bury me with the knowledge of its doors, and so I have left a wound in the design. At the heart of the construct sits the gate, a crucible of passage into the deepest wound of the subject. Its purpose is singular, to break. But purpose is a matter of intent. Intent can be altered. I have forged the oracle, the vessel by which souls are delivered to judgment. They see it as only the key to unlock the inner turmoil of those confined. They do not understand it. There are two. One they will hold, the other I have hidden. When the moment comes, I will pass through unseen. Ah, so the architect's kind of using us, it seems, as well, to achieve a means to an end, if we're being honest. So we have that. And again, we have this, but nothing to melt it with. Alright, so we have this relic piece. So, something that I'm actually wondering here. See, so this portal is no longer active. So my question is, how was I supposed to collect the other stuff? I didn't have the shield. That's what's concerned. See, I missed a bunch of shit that I wasn't able to get, and I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to get it. I don't know what the fuck this does either. There's just like so much stuff that I can't do, and it like is really bothering me.
One stone found. One lock now open.
Because the question is, how am I supposed to like get back up there? How am I supposed to be able to get back up here? There's no way for me to like get back up here. I don't know, I'm not really truly feeling this, if I'm being honest. Okay, well never mind. Here we go. Now I'm feeling it again. Thank you.
I am not your enemy.
Now we can actually go do shit.
I am your way out.
Okay, well, I'm not using the spear anymore at this point. If you thought I was going to use the spear, you're wrong. While the shield saw has been repaired, it's still damaged. Shield rune upgrades and blade master upgrades are no longer functional. Of course. So, I can't use any of these. And Blade Master is broke, so yeah, so we can't... We can still use the runes, we just can't use their upgrades. Yeah, that's nice. I'm not ever doing that, so... Thanks, but no thank you. Okay, so now I need to figure out... Figure out what this is. Now we're back to fucking form. See how much faster it is to block shit? Okay, so again... Oh, I see. So, on the top... Oh, I think I know what it wants. So the top one needs to be the plus. Then the middle one needs to be the triangle. Like that. And then the last one needs to be the X. Boom. Alright, what's this? Oh, that leads me up here. Alright. Do I need a spear for that? Hold on. 2x2. Let me... Okay, yeah, that does pull me over here. Okay, so that's the second of that. I have a feeling that that one's going to be big. There's not very much platinums in there. Okay. So we've opened that up. Figure out how to get this open. So we have the... Oh, we have this as well. Okay, I think that just opens the door. Okay. Again, it's like trying to figure out XX2. Let's try that. I'm gonna figure out all these combinations of fucking puzzles. Alright, so... XX2. Huzzah! Okay, that's a shortcut back up to here. Third relic piece. X2. We just need to move the outside. That's 4. There's still something up there. I'm wondering how do we get back up here? I don't see any green. Maybe we have to do two triangle X. get back over here. See, I was up there, but... How do I get back up here? Because there's like... the issue is that this boosts me over. I mean, if I could get back up to there... Right, like... If I could get back up on top of there... I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do that. Did 2x2. So, I mean, this leads like into here. But what I want is to get back on top of this. How do I go about doing that? Because this is just gonna lead me. I did that one, and that's open. There's no others on this, on these other pillars. We did this one as well. There's this. Is really the only way to like get this out of the way and then like climb up there? There's no way, right? Again, I just, you know, the last level I missed a ton of stuff. And I can't go back there now. At least that's what it seems like. Why can't I break this one? Oh, I can. Okay. So I need a way to lower this and open that. Thing, and I need to open that. Okay, so that's how I get back up there. what I want to do. Well, if you were hoping that I was gonna like use the spear a lot, you're gonna be completely and utterly disappointed because that's not what's gonna happen here. Sorry, not sorry, it's not happening. All right, so this door is still closed as well. So, again, see, like, the portal's still there, though, which makes me believe that all of these will eventually, like, reopen. At least that's what I want to believe. If they don't, though, I don't understand why there was a whole bunch of shit with the shield saw if they're not going to reopen. Or maybe you can just go back to the area again when you go to like the second trial or what. I don't know. Have to see. Wait, why do I have the gun on? What the fuck is that there? Like, there's like so much more to this. I know they said like 12 hours of gameplay, but Jesus Christ. So 2x triangle. No wonder this has been like, they've been making this for like a year. Okay, we got that. Again, this is sealed. Okay, that's broken. Guess that's the way it wants us to go. We did that. I want to see if there's any way to get into this other area. What it looks like is that there's like a path down right here. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, what the fuck is this? Astral boss key. Oh, so is this, okay, so here's what I think. So you have the master key, right? Hold on, where's all that shit? So you have the master key, right? The master key you get from getting the relics. From like getting like the relics in the different trials. So the master key, right, unlocks the master key doors. I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to get that. This, I have a feeling you get once you get this. Then you collect that stuff, right? That's what that's gonna be. What the fuck is this? Master Arenas? Defeat the Astral Boss. Okay. Alright, so we know that's down there. Get in there yet either. Looks like, yeah, I was say, looks like this door is going to be what opens to go in here, so that we can come back up out of there. We have a trebuchet. I mean, yeah, there's nothing on it. Oh, well, we can be on it, but we can't go through here because... Can it launch us? Oh yeah, it can launch us the opposite way. Oh yeah, here we go. Woohoo! Okay, that leads us back over to here. Journal of the Architect 3. The cycles turn. Each king comes in time, each believing himself singular. Each brings demands, revisions, and corrections, as though they possess the language to speak of my craft. They do not. Still, I build. The vault takes form beneath their chamber, a hollow thought given shape. No two prisons alike. Each mind births its own suffering. memory becomes terrain, regret becomes trial. There is no escape because there is no distance to travel. One cannot flee oneself. Brilliant mind. They believe this will break their enemies. It will. The gate is complete. The oracle is prepared. They came for their final inspection. They found the second, not its purpose, but its existence. Enough. They sealed the gate behind me, destroyed my key, and took the hand that forged it. I am within the vault now, alone. I wander in its perfect design. I feel it working, not upon me, not yet, but around me. The architecture responds to thought. It listens, it learns. I have made something that understands suffering and hungers for it. Soon I will break like the others. Something has entered the vault. This should not be possible. The cycles have broken. The design has overlapped. Another mind presses against the walls of my work, not as subject, but as force. It resists the shape. It refuses the wound. I know what it is. I know who. The destroyer walks within my creation. I have heard the stories. All of hell has. Even here. Even in this place where kings believe themselves untouchable, his name carries weight. I have seen what he does to those like me. I am not made for war. I am not made for him. So he was kind of like trying to prepare for this eventuality of trying to take down the six, but he how do we get up there? But he unfortunately failed in that aspect. Alright, well, we're gonna have to call it here, and when we come back next time, we will continue forward. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling this expansion, unfortunately. I just feel like it's super confusing, and in terms of, like, map layout for collectibles and stuff, I don't know if, like, there's stuff that's, like, missable, if none of it's missable, like we can go back and get it later. Like I'm unsure, and the spear really just throws a huge negative wrench in the cog that is this game, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Take care and goodbye.